Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. We are in the area of Old New Henford once again today, and we're back at Henford House. Last time we furnished the library area, the formal sitting room, and also the main entrance hall. Today we're going to be furnishing the multi-use office room, the kitchen, and also the family dining room. So let's get into game and make a start. Happy Thursday, my lovely, lovely darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build the Worlds. And here we are, back at Henford House today. So, we're into the interiors as from last time, and we're making a bit more of a start downstairs today. There's been a few changes, I'll point them around in just a second. What we're doing now is going into the, it's the office. I want the office to be some kind of area where they can watch a bit of TV as well. So I'm going to make it kind of not a standalone office. It's going to have kind of a bit of a multi-use sort of area, a bit more of a media room kind of vibe, I think. So I'm going to put a TV above the fireplace up here. I bought some swords out. One of you inspired me to bring some kind of sword from their ancestors out onto the walls, and that's what I've done, and there it is right there. So we're going to making this room into a little bit of a multi-use room, just because once I put a desk here, I was like, we're going to have this room just for a desk. It doesn't really make sense. So that's what I want to do. I want to make this into a little bit more of a media room, maybe with some comfier, less kind of sort of elaborate sofas. That's what I would like to do. Well, not less elaborate, just a bit more of a different style, maybe even a little bit more classic. So that's what we're doing today. What other changes have I done? One of you also said to get rid of the door from the library into the kitchen, which I completely agree. It doesn't really need it there. So I got rid of that, and then we swapped it out for the new bust from that artist pack, which is nice little kit pack that is. I do like it. And I've put a picture up there instead. I also brought in a mini bar into this area as well because of one of you. There were several other little changes as well. I'm just trying to remember. Oh, yes. I did go ahead and swap the side gardens as well. Completely agree with a couple of you that were saying it. Having this as the area where they can come and just sit down. I mean, by a graveyard, nice and peaceful and stuff. A little romantic picnic. I put the bench down on this side, and then we did the dog training area over on this side here, because it's kind of on this sort of staff side of the house, really. I also went ahead and planted all of the nectar bushes for the grapes, and I've made them into perfect quality as well. So there's all perfect quality grapes here. So they're going to be making some really expensive wine, which is nice. Put a little bit of drainage underneath the fountain area, and just a few changes here and there. Like I've put some curtains up in the Great Hall. The same with the games room over here, and also the dining room, which is what we're going to be getting to today. This is the curtain from the new pack, or the new kit pack. It's not really my style at all, but it fits in with what I want to do in here. I want to make this room look a little bit plush, I think. That's the route that I want to do. So what are we doing today? We are doing this room here. We're doing the kitchen as well, and we're also doing the dining room. And then we'll come back tomorrow, and we're going to be doing this whole area here, and maybe a few other bits. I might even get down into the basement level tomorrow. But I'm also going to be introducing the two dogs that are coming in, the cat that is coming into the family as well. And also the butler. The butler is coming tomorrow too. So that is what is happening. Yes, it is indeed. So what we're doing first is we're going to make a start on this room here, the media room. So I do need to move this now. I'm wondering whether or not I could fit this somewhere in here. No, I did try to put it somewhere in there, but it just wasn't working. So maybe this even in the games room would work, actually. Let's do that. We'll pop you in there instead. So I'm going to start on this area here first. I want a sofa and maybe two armchairs over on the side with a nice TV up on the wall. I think these sofas here, these ones here, very classic, very nice. I'm going to plot one there. So it's kind of, it doesn't, I do want to fill the space with the desk, I think. Do I? Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I could do a chaise in there. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do a chaise in there. A little cheeky chaise. We can use the new one from the Love Struck pack, maybe. And I can put two of these. I keep calling them armchairs. They're bloody not. Put two sofas there. Thank you, Aiden. Put two sofas there. I'm feeling a whole table along there. Some kind of coffee table in here as well. Let's go. What one do we use in the main living room? We used that one. Okay. Well, I'm going to use this one here and here. I'm going to flop you to there and pull you back a bit like that, my love. Yes, that's the ticket. A nice big plant over in that corner, or even another. No, this isn't really a statue room. This is a bit more of a less formal room. So I don't think they'd show off too much in this room. Well, they're going to show off anyway, but I don't think they will be showing off as much as they normally would. Now, does this match in? It matches in okay. The wood is a little bit off, but I'm going to use it anyway. It's a little bit warmer. It very subtly indeed. So I am going to put this in the window with a couple of plants either side of here, I think. Yes. Oh, definitely. So some kind of table here with a lamp on and then a plant over in this corner here. And I do want a circular table being here. Yes, that's very elaborate. And I think what I'm going to do is pull in the same lights that we've got in here and pop these into this room as well. And I'll also size these up like I did last time too. So you were scaled up to a 1.3 if I remember, just to make it look extra bigger. Yes, that's the ticket. Oh, that's the ticket indeed. Can I pull you in a little bit more there, my love? Oh, I can, look. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. And then a nice plant over in this corner here, like a nice bushy, maybe even you, or I could get one of you in. That looks a little bit too much like an outside plant to me. I think this one here, and I'm going to darken down the wood with this. There we are. Flop you into the corner. They love a fern in this house by the looks of things. They seem to be planting them everywhere. Oh, do you know what? Now that I've do that, I think now that I've put that there, I think a desk over in this area here would work really well. So this room is kind of like morphed out of being an office. It's kind of a bit more of a multi-use room now, isn't it? So I think a nice old style looking desk over here. Something like this would even... Oh, do you know what? That's going to work. Yes. We'll flop you into there. And I am going to put a PC on top of this, or even a laptop. I don't know. We're going to do a desktop. We're going to flop a desktop up here. That curtain is slightly cutting into it, but I'm going to forgive it. I'm going to put up, probably, it would have to be one of the most expensive ones, really, wouldn't it? Yes, that one there, 10 grand, and they're loving life. I'm going to grab that same light, and I'm going to flop you roundabout. No, in fact, I'm going to do you on the other side, because we've got a lamp there. And I am going to colour that to the green, actually. Can I? Yeah, let's go for gold. Golden green with a mirror up there, perhaps, or even a picture. I would like a mirror in this room though. I think a mirror up there would look good. Let's do that. Let's flop up a mirror. Flop up a mirror first. And then I don't know what mirror I want to use just yet. Oh well, it's got to be this one, isn't it? Let's flop you to there. And as I said, I do want to get a hall table in front of. I might use the same hall table as what I've been using everywhere. I say everywhere, and I can't even find one use of the hall. Oh, there it is. Literally used it in one room, and I'm like everywhere. You know, I like to get dramatic. I am gay after all. So if I can get you in there, I'm thinking maybe a plant on top of that instead of anything else. Maybe flowers, actually. A flower and a lamp. Let's do that. Do I want to get that same lamp over here? Yeah, I think we do. It's probably going to swamp that side, though, a little bit because it is very big. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. It needs to match. We can't have a smaller lamp, can we? Because that would be silly. If I can flop you to there. Have a little look at that. Yes. Yes, definitely. With a plant over in that corner, as I said. And we'll go for a little bit more of a leafy vibe over here. I think this one would be perfect. Flop you into that corner. Just like that. I do want a rug there, I think. Or even a big rug for this whole area. We'll see what happens there. And I would like something else in here as well. I could put a separate bar in here. Maybe a bar. Or should we keep the bar for the games room? That is a small room though, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm going to put it in here. We're going to have a bar in this area, I think. We'll see what happens. Let me just see what it was going to look like first. It just doesn't look right in here. I love the fact that we've got shorter bars now as well with that base game update. I absolutely love that for us. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to add a bar in here, but I'm going to do one of the smaller ones. Now I know we've got this one here, but that's not a full bar. That just does the kind of drinks platter, doesn't it? Whereas with the smaller bars, they can make whatever drink they bloody want, you know? Like this little compact one. I could add this in, maybe just into the corner, rather than using the... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Darken it down to maybe that colour. Whiffle you into here so it just looks like you're kind of built into that area. I am just going to shuffle this door along just a smidge, just so it doesn't look too cut in anywhere. There we go. Yeah, something like that, I think. I think a table with a... Oh, I didn't use it there. I used it in here though. An end table with another lamp on, I think in this corner. If I can get you to around about there, my darling. And we are bringing in that same lamp as well. I'm going to flop you into that corner there. I think you need to go this way, but you're not going to fit in there well, are you? Because you're a little shit. But I can pop you there. Just cut into the curtain slightly, but that's fine. We are going to size this one up as well, of course. Lots of lamp sizing up today. Absolutely tons of it. There we go. Beautiful size. Look at you. Yeah. Oh, don't come with me. There we are. And then this area here. Now, I know we're doing a games room, and I will be putting a chest table in there as well. But I am going to add one into this room too. And I'm going to use that one there with these chairs, I think. Lovely. We are going to do a chair over into this over on this desk area, sorry. I'm going to flop you around about... Oh, I don't really like that colour in here. That colour is not the vibe. In fact, that chair is not the vibe in here. That's the... There we go. That's better. Yes. Definitely that. And then because this is kind of a multi-use media room, I would like some kind of music station in here. Not music station. Aiden, are you 102? But I would like to get some kind of stereo in here. I wonder if this would work in this room. Oh, it does actually. I was a bit scared that was going to look a little bit weird in here, but I think we can get away with that there. Yeah, happy with that. I like this room. I do. And I think it's going to be so much better. Oh God, I didn't realise this look. Oh, God, I don't like that. What would you creep through? Of course you would. I've decided to just let it go, but I've also swapped the bar out for this one here from the Love Struck expansion instead. Just to add a little bit more of a contemporary vibe in here. And I think that's going to work. I know that plant, it's not a plant, Aiden, it's a light. I forgot to deselect it, didn't I? I like it. I think there's only two things missing. A picture up here and a rug. I think I want to go for a big rug in here. Let's see what we can do with that. And that's what I decided to do. Use the base game one. I tried a few out then and even sized up a few and it just wasn't working. Wasn't working at all. So we need a nice posh picture up here, don't we? Maybe even this one here actually. In the gold. Or can we change that colour just so it's a little bit less gold? There we go. It's a bit better. That one there. Elaborate painting over in that corner. I think either flowers here or flowers there. I think flowers on the coffee table, to be honest with you. And I think I'm just going to go for some simple roses like that. Or should we put it up there? I think they look better up there. Yes, that's how I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So it's kind of morphed out from an office and into a meet. I reckon the family would probably spend more time in here than they would in this room. This room is to kind of show off to guests, you know, a little bit more elaborate. And this one's a little bit more of a sit down area for the family, you know, it's got good access outside as well. So that is the route that we're going down with that one. Yes, it is indeed. So we're into the kitchen. Oh God, that was my, the arm of my chair then, excuse me. Because we've got rid of this door now, this is vastly bigger in size, this kitchen now. So I think we're going to have to go down this route and just have the kitchen coming up on this wall and going down there, I think, to around about there, not all the way. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get the grid on first. I'm using this kitchen here, base game one, because it just fits in with this this style, as far as I'm concerned. I would like to put the oven there. Let's bring you to here like that. And then I'm going to drag you all the way around to this side here as well. So, don't want to take it all the way down. I think I do, unless we come onto this and just finish off with an end piece. Either there, or get rid of that one and finish it off there. I think we should finish it there. Because I'm going to get a nice sized island in here as well. And I want space for a bin there. So that's what we're going to do. I would like you to be a corner piece, if you will. Flop you up there like that. And let's crack on with this first. What one are we using here? I can't really tell. Is it this one? No, Aiden, that one. Yeah, that one there. So I want an island here as well. So I think I should probably start the island there. 1, 2. Grab these like this. Yes. And then I'm going to fail at picking the proper end pieces. I think that's correct. I don't know why I always fail at this, but I do. I really do. And then this side is this one, hopefully, it seems fine to me. And this one is going to go there. Is this the right spot for this island? Let me see this. Get that grid off. I think so. I think it could do with being shuffled up just one more over into this area. And I'm going to do a small little dining table in here, I think. Like a breakfast table, a tea table where they could come and have a cup of tea in the kitchen. You know? Yeah, I think that would work. I would like a bit more of a pendulous light in here. Does these? Not that. Do these come in anything a bit more of a low hanger variety? You know where I was going with that. Filth. That's where I was going with it. Oh, I don't actually mind these in here. And oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to use these. These are from Batu, aren't they? Yeah. Love the lighting in Batu. I really, really do think it's such a great pack for the lighting. Apart from that, but we can fix that by putting in two of the little subtle saucer lights, my darlings. Oh, it kind of makes it really cold in here now. Oh, I kind of like overlapping these lights weirdly. Let me see this. Why do I like that? That's very elaborate kitchen lighting, but I'm kind of vibing with it for some reason. Let me just see what these would look like if I sized them down smaller. No, I think I prefer the big old pendulous ones. Not a truer word was said, to be honest. I don't know. It was a little bit too much. I just kept looking at it. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't for this house. But I do like the way that these lights look in here. Now you're probably thinking, well, the lighting looks great now. It's because I still use those lights. I just sized them down with the tool mod so you can't see them. So it still gives off the light that I want. But not with, you know. I always wish there was a way that I just wish all of the lighting came with the same lighting. Every single like pendulous light. So we didn't have the stupid ones with like spotlights and stuff. And then you could go into some kind of setting like you can with this mod and change the type of lighting you would want with it. Like either a spotlight or a spread, or I would like to see that. That is what I would like to see in the game. But anyway, we're going to add in this fridge here. I'm going to flop you to around about there. In fact, you're going to come in a little bit tighter here, please, my darling. Lovely. I think it might be a bit too close to the oven. I can afford to put the oven there. In fact, I'm going to do a double oven in here. I never normally do that, but I think that this kitchen kind of needs it. Oh, yes, this is the ticket. One there, one there. That almost looks like it's the same oven anyway, so I'm kind of vibing with that. Let's get in the cupboards. We're going to go for these ones in this, which is supposed to be the matching one, but, you know, the lighting and all that. I'm going to flop you around about there. I'm going to drag you right along. We're going to do smaller ones here. Bip-de-boo like that. And then we're going to drag you into there. I don't think I'm going to go across there with any, so I'm just going to bring it up like that instead. Yes. They are up a little bit high. So I'm just going to bring them down slightly. And another amazing thing to come from that base game update is the fact that this, well, quite a few of them have all got different swatches on now. So we can use these without being limited by swatches, which I'm very happy for. You know, 10 years too late, but it's in the game now, and I'm kind of for that, to be honest. Don't want to like fit these together just so it looks a little bit more like it's in one kind of like piece, you know? Let me have a little look at you. Yeah, that's better. Something like that. There is a slight glitch going on there, but I can forgive it. Happy with that? Yes, we are indeed. I think we need first off, get some bar stools in. I'm going to go for some quite elaborate bar stools, I think. Maybe something along this kind of line. The base game ones, I think, would work well. Yes, we're going to go for these. And I'm going to flop you all the way along to there like that. Yeah, that is the moment that they would have in here. I would definitely see something hanging down over this island. Maybe something with like pots and pans and stuff on. So we'll go for that one there from the base game. Kind of fits into the middle nicely there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I think I would probably put the sink maybe here and then a dishwasher next to it as well. So we need quite an elaborate sink too, don't we? I'm kind of bored of all the... Well, not kind of bored, but I'm bored of all of the bloody kitchen sinks in this game. I really am. Amongst many things. But kitchen sinks need a good old revamp. I'd like to see some more, to be honest. Let's plop you to there, and then I'm going to do the dishwasher off to the side of it. It would probably be better to keep the dishwasher as light as possible, really. Like, go for a white one. Yeah, in here, I think would really work. You know, trying to make the life of the butler as easy as possible, living with this horrible, horrible family. A bin. We're going to use the old bin of dreams. The original bin of dreams, shall we say. Flop you over into the corner like that. I'm probably feeling some sconces in here as well, actually. I think what I'm going to do, this is a very well lit room already, but I think I'm going to add these in just for effect, just for opulence, you know? They own everything as far as I'm concerned, and they kind of do. Maybe I could just do them across there. No, I would like a couple more over on this side here as well. So I'm going to flop them up to that height by the door and have that little moment coming over here. I'm feeling some kind of like china cabinet over on this area. And as I said, some kind of smaller table for tea. Tea table, you know? So something with a tablecloth would look nice in here. So I'm going to go for this one. This chair here from the bistro pack, and also the cottage living table. I'm going to flop you over into this corner. Just a nice little tea table there, which in turn, where did I put that tea set? Didn't I put, oh yeah, it was in the orangery, wasn't it? Come here. Come hither. You're coming to join the party in the tea room. I'm going to flop you up to the top like that. You know, if she's got friends over and they want to keep an eye and have a nose on what the butler is doing in the kitchen, they've got an area, or just for breakfast, you know, that kind of vibe. So as I said, I want a nice hutch over on this side here. And I think I'm going to use this one here from University. Just because it's got all the best china and stuff in the cupboard. And I think it would look nice. And it fits in with the vibe of this kitchen really nicely. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Happy with it. There's still other things that we need. I still want to get details in here, like appliances. I want to get, I got rid of the sconce. I want to put a picture there and also a picture up on this wall. Maybe a plant in here somewhere as well, even some ceiling plants. So let me grab all of that and flop it around, and voila. And there we are. Just to finish it off, I put up some art up on the wall, some contemporary, but also some classic. I put some radiators up in here as well. A plant over in this corner. We've gone for a nice coffee machine, a kettle, bread bin, waffle maker, pressure cooker. They've got it all in here, you know. A little iced tea thing. This new object that came with the art studio, or whatever it's called, kit pack. A mixer. I put a little rug on the floor here. What else did I do? I did a few things that wasn't in this room. I've also added light switches absolutely everywhere in the house now. Not everywhere, because we still need to do all of this here, but just the rooms that we've done so far. Just so it kind of makes sense. They've got them everywhere in here. There needs to be one in here. Why did I not put them in this room? Well, obviously not everywhere then. For goodness sake. Let's do it together. Light switches. One there. One by each of the doors, you know. There we are. So they can flip it on as soon as they come in the room. Happy. I'm happy with that kitchen. I think it looks really nice. I think it fits in with the vibe of this house nicely as well. Yes. Very posh. Very much for it indeed. Just out of interest, how much is this house worth so far? 283,000 is not too expensive at the minute. Just saying, for this kind of sized house. It's obviously very expensive, but not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. So we are into this room here now, which is going to be the informal dining room, really. So I don't really want it to be too, well, I do want it to look posh. I do, but I don't want it to look too kind of showy offy. So I'm going to do it a little bit, just classic, like this kind of vibe, I think. This dining table might look nice in here, actually. I do like that. Is there a lighter wood? I'm just out of interest. Yeah, it's a bit too warm, though. No, that's a bit too grey. That's fine. So let's get in some nice dining chairs. I'm going to go for these studded chairs from University. I'm going to do 6 of them. I'm not going to add... do I want to? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it informal. I'm not doing head of the table in here. I'm keeping it as it is. Head of the table is going to be for the big table once we get into the Great Hall. This is very informal in here, so that's the way I want it to be. First things first, what we need to add in is some sconces, because I want the light to be warmed up in here just a little bit. So if you can go to there, and you, my love, grab you onto that side. We'll do the same with these doors here as well. And I might even do the same with the doors that are going out to the backyard area too. I think I'm going to add them there and there, just like that. Yeah, very nice. Now, the reason I didn't center this to the room is because the chimney is kind of directly above it. Oh, no, actually, do you know what? I was wrong. The chimney's kind of more that way anyway. Well, there we go then. We don't even need to say a thing. So I think either side here, maybe do 2 more hutches, but just with their kind of informal china. Not the stuff that they pull out for the big guns, you know? Just when the family are dining, shall we say. So maybe even you. Do I want to go for like a... Oh, that's quite nice actually. They're very small. I'm still going to use them, but they are very small. Yeah, I'm going to use them. I'm going to flop one here, and I'm going to do one on the other side as well. This is their like non-fancy china. Still cost them an arm and a leg, but you know, they're rich and they enjoy the finer things in life. I do enjoy the finer things in life. Who used to say that? Was it Jerry Hall? I think it was. Wasn't she in an advert or something saying that? Someone out there must know what I'm going on about. There always is somebody who knows. We're connected us a lot, you know? And there's always somebody out there that knows the weird things I waffle on about sometimes. And thank the Lord for that. Well, not the Lord, the universe for that. I don't believe in lords, for goodness sake. Right, you and you, 1.3. There, beautiful. Just a bigger moment in here. Maybe that could have been the family, one of the Henford family from the past, you know? Kind of feeling that vibe in here. Yeah, do you know what? This is coming along swimmingly. It doesn't need loads in this room either. We've got a radiator on this wall. Maybe, oh, we can put a mirror up there. Feeling a mirror coming on. I always used to decorate my rooms with mirrors, but lately I've not been doing it, and I'm making a change with that in this house. Yes, we are indeed. I want to go for a... Yeah, that's better. Something like that up there. Lovely. Maybe with a hall table on each side as well. Do I want to go for one of those elaborate ones? No. Let's go for something a little bit more less elaborate. Was that a sentence? I have no idea. Does that match in with that table? Oh, it does. Look. Oh, it's meant to be. If I can get you to there then. Oh, God. That radiator is going to eat it up, isn't it? So I'm going to pull the radiator along a little bit. Oh. Why you have to do me so dry sometimes? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's fine. It's fine there. It's absolutely fine. I might just whiffle the door slightly. There we go. Nobody will know that. Nobody will know that that door is offset apart from you lot. Don't tell anyone. Thank you. I want some more paintings up here as well. So let's pull out a couple of cheeky paintings. And there we go. I've pulled out a rug, put it underneath the table, sized it up with the tool mod, put some lilies on the table, and I also got some more paintings out as well. And I've put them in each kind of corner, really. And I just think that marries in the room really nicely. I'm happy with this dining room. I think that dining room's turned out really nice. I even like that curtain in here. I think it works specifically well. It really does. So we're done for today, my darlings. We're going to be back here tomorrow. And as I said, we're going to be doing the games room. We're going to be doing the Great Hall. If you want to give me some ideas for this Great Hall, then feel free to go ahead. I have got some myself. I'm going to bring out a couple of dance floors for here, I think. Also a grand piano. And I'm just going to set it up as a big dining area. That's what I'm going to do. But if you've got any ideas on what I can put here, remember we've got a fireplace over in this corner, then feel free to let me know. We'll also furnish all of this area here as well, which is the bathroom and the entrance going down into the basement. So feel free to let me know that, my sweets, because I would definitely take on your ideas as always. I really would. So this is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching this today, my sweethearts. Give me some ideas down below. Give me some love down below. And I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.